right, y'all. This is Jerry with the Indub podcast. This is episode 9 of season 6, y'all. And as you can see in the video, there's no Perrin and there's technical difficulties. There's, for some reason, no audio for the first 20 minutes of this interaction with my brothers. So I wasn't going to let the episode go to waste because there's still an hour of quality content that's here. So to the right in the middle of the screen, I have my brother Reef, who is also known as the voice of the Colts. Then to the far right of the screen, we have my brother Mo, also known as Most Def Picks. And this episode, we're really going to be talking about sports. And in this first 20 minutes, we were talking about like our favorite teams, the origin stories of our favorite teams. So really sucks that that audio got clipped out for some odd fucking reason. But we're going to continue from where the audio starts, and y'all enjoy the episode. Thank you.
At the end of the year, bro, we gave up a 300-yard rushing game to Jacksonville that season. That was like a couple weeks before the playoffs. 300-yard rushing game. A 300-yard rushing game in the NFL.
I think
we were averaging 200 yards allowed rushing a game for the last like 6 games of the year.
Yeah.
And our first team up that we're facing, Larry fucking Johnson. Larry fucking Johnson, the rushing leader of the NFL. The very first game in the wild card, which we were looking like we're scrapping by making a wild card. Not getting a first round bye. Remember, they used to have 2 of them. So not getting that first round bye was like really embarrassing. You couldn't even get second place in the conference. That was the standard.
Damn.
And so it was looking rough, and then we get in there, but that's when Bob Sanders comes back. And I think if I had to think of a moment, it was literally the very first snap of that football game and seeing Bob Sanders out on the field. For me, that is because without Bob Sanders coming back, the Colts do not have a Super Bowl.
I can understand that too
100%.
because for the Eagles, it's the Brandon Graham strip sack on Brady. Like, because the thing is, like, you gotta understand the dynamic of like it could be a fourth quarter, week 2, and we're 1-0, and we're facing the Bills, and it's the last drive of the game with 14 seconds left, and I'm holding my breath because I know that the Eagles are bound to heartbreak loss. Like, it's just like in my DNA to be scared about it. But when it's Brady that has the ball, and he gets the ball back after we score to take the lead and get in a position to win the Super Bowl,
you think it's
you're just scared, bro. No, you're literally just scared.
Call.
And the only people that weren't scared were the defense that went out on the field and put the game away. Because I'm telling you that I can guarantee you the offense was on the sideline scared. It's like you're putting the ball in the greatest hands, or the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah. Nah, that shit is insane.
You want to know how many yards Larry Johnson had in that game? Do you remember?
Under 100?
He said under 100. You want to know why he doesn't remember? Bob Sanders made sure no one would remember what the hell Larry Johnson did in that fucking game. I think it was like 43 yards rushing, bro. Mollywopped.
I think the Eagles just
mollywopped. And then we played the Ravens, and that's the best defense in the playoff, like the AFC or the NFL even. They're talking about them. And we won a field goal battle against them. Like, that was like 15-6 or 15-9 or some shit.
Bro, what?
Nah, the Colts went crazy. And then
that was back in the day. They used to play
come back against the Patriots. Seal it against Tom Brady.
Back in the day, there used to actually be defense.
That's true. They're definitely because
you used to be allowed to play defense.
Yeah, because now motherfuckers be having the freaking extra padding on the helmets and shit now.
What's
that shit called?
I keep seeing people making fun of Dobbs. He's playing very well.
He is.
I know
he looks goofy
out there.
No, he's playing well. Listen, he's the big helmet you see the most. It's a good thing.
No, but
like he's giving it a hype.
No, I'm telling you, I have a theory. that he put like additional padding under the Guardian helmet because his is bigger than a regular Guardian. I've seen people like old linemen with the Guardian helmet.
Might just be a little bit smaller than the old lineman, bro.
No. I'm telling you, but it's just the head shape. It's the head shape.
I know. It looks crazy on that. It looks crazy.
More padding.
I'm telling you, he's not wrong. But with Romeo, bro, I'm telling you, you're not wrong at all. But I think it's just because it's a small frame.
They do edits
got a much
where they
frame
make it bigger, and I can't tell sometimes.
Nah, shit.
They make edits where they like enlarge it, and I'm like, bro, that literally kind of looks like what
I think it is kind of wild that a receiver has it though, because a receiver, but they don't be taking contact like that.
No, they're not not allowed to, but they do. They're not allowed to, like, legally,
Yeah, it's
but
much.
they
I
do.
think they're more susceptible if it
bro,
happens.
defenseless receivers.
Yeah, you want to
like,
protect
worst
yourself
thing
in the
you
event
can
You
that
do.
you're
would think
defenseless.
you would see a running back with
Brother,
that bid.
Vontez Perfect literally changed the course of AB's life after
Oh my
football
God.
by hitting him over the middle. If he had a guardian cap, AB probably wouldn't be facing attempted murder charges right now. And whipped his meat out in Dubai. We didn't forget AB.
Oh my
You know what I'm saying? He's whipping his meat out in Dubai because of Vontez Perfect, and you're like, they're not susceptible. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's the most dangerous position.
Oh
I think
my
the only
God.
like if there's a quarterback that puts a guardian cap on, put him under the stadium because what are we talking about?
Oh my God.
That's a Make-A-Wish quarterback. I'm being dead ass serious because you're not allowed to touch a quarterback.
Oh my God.
And during the,
I can see it being Mahomes.
not during exactly, not during. I was just about to say something about.
I can
Mahomes.
literally see it being Mahomes.
It wasn't during the Colts
His helmet
game
is already big
against
as
the
fuck.
Cowboys when they picked up that roughing the passer late hit on Mahomes. I was so happy because I'm like, man, I've seen it way too many times in a row this year, and I'm like thinking that the refs are really starting to give Mahomes all these BS calls every time he gets touched. You're not letting people hit him. That play was crazy because he had 2 feet. He was like 3 yards inbounds, and the guy shoved him out of bounds, and they threw a flag.
Yeah, they threw a flag. Listen.
I'm like,
My
you would've
dad.
kept
I was
running.
watching with my dad. My dad was like, "No, it's a flag." He was like, "You're out of your mind. Wait for the replay. You are out of your mind." And look,
Oh
he
my
sees
God.
him all yard and a half still inside the.
I was
the
livid,
boundaries.
bro. They picked
And my
it
dad
up,
was
but I
like,
was livid.
"Wow,
before.
I didn't think that was what it was."
I was cheering for the Chiefs. I wanted the Chiefs to beat the Cowboys, but I can't keep
Yo.
seeing
Yeah,
stuff like
keep
that,
seeing-
bro.
keep
No,
bro,
man, listen,
yeah,
why couldn't
bro.
they figure that shit out the week before, though, against us? Because it's bullshit when Grover Stewart is initiating contact with the football in his hand. He throws it off, and he just lands on top of him, and they call the flag. I'm like, bro, what is a 300-pound man supposed to defy gravity? Like, what are we talking about, bro?
I don't like it. I don't like
It's
the
crazy.
direction the league went in, but obviously I can't be commissioner because I just feel like the answer was to be transparent and make them sign waivers about concussions and just let the
them
game
kill
be.
themselves?
Let the game
I don't
be.
know about that one.
Let the game be vicious.
Listen,
I'd
I'm
be feeling
okay with
bad.
that.
I really be feeling bad. Like DBs can't even like defend passes.
Nah,
They
G
can't
shit.
tackle. They
G
can't.
shit.
You can't hit the quarterback low. You can't hit him high. You got to hit him in this exact spot, or it's gonna cost your team the game. It's not even enticing for a kid to want to grow up and play defense.
Yeah, and the thing is, and I was just about to say, when's the last time you ever seen like a defensive highlight go crazy? You don't ever
Myles
see
Garrett
them,
getting
bro, getting sacks.
No, but still, but
And, and that's it, bro.
Even
That's it.
that, like I'm gonna be completely honest, and like I love Myles Garrett dead. I think he's gonna be a Eagle next year. I actually been saying that all year, but he's one of my favorite players in the NFL by far.
Yeah.
But even him, the way that he viciously takes down quarterbacks and stuff, like if you're facing the right quarterback and it's not Myles Garrett, it's not superstar versus superstar.
And
a lot
when
of
it's
those
Grover
tackles
Stewart,
are
when
getting
it's
called
Grover
for
Grover
flags.
Stewart on
Like
Pat
it's not a
Mahomes,
fair
it's getting
league. And
called.
all I'm getting at is that like back in the day when we used to watch when there were these games like 15-9 in the playoffs, Colts Ravens, was because they were allowed to play defense. And,
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like,
that to me is a
that's
shame that
fucking
like
town.
a kid can grow up and like want to play football and it's like harder if they want to play defense. You know what I mean? Or like not like necessarily skill wise you got to be better or anything like that. It has nothing to do with skill. It's like they are going to ref you harder. If You're on
Exactly.
why the hell if I'm a little kid would I want to play defense?
Facts.
Like give me
That's
the
a fact.
touchdowns.
That's why a lot of that shit is fucking insane.
I
That
see
shit's
a
fucking
lot of
insane.
like plays because like I have like a Twitter list of like a bunch of beat reporters from every team
Mhm.
on a whole Twitter list. So I just go through that like feed all the time, and so I see a bunch of different like random like they show you the all 22 replay of plays and play breakdowns and stuff. And there's a lot of defensive highlights that I see, but that's because you have to be a nerd to get yourself into that world to go and find it. Like, and it's still shit that 100%, like, Mo, you 1,000,000% you will see a snap and a good defensive snap, and you'll be hype about like seeing it. Like you will rock with seeing it because that's when you love the art of defense, like you can do it. 100%. There's just not any mainstream highlights or anything big like that because their focus is always going to be offense.
Yeah, they want it to be.
So you really got to be a nerd to get into the defensive. But there's still definitely like, even despite all the rules. And I'm only saying this because I would say for the most part, it does get taken advantage of, but I'm not upset at the rule itself. I'm not upset at the rule itself that tries to protect the quarterback, can't hit him helmet to helmet, those things, and, doing the low hits late. Like, I'm not upset at that. I'm upset at the way they're reffing it because they're allowing any contact whatsoever be it,
Exactly.
and it doesn't need to be that. They should specify it more, if anything, so that way you get less of those iffy calls. You throw away those iffy calls. specify the rule a little
I
more.
definitely do agree.
Yeah, because overall, like I said, I still see defense all the time that I love seeing, and they let them play sometimes too. Like you see a lot of hand checking with the wide receivers in the corners and stuff. I think it's just not pushed on you unless you're going out there looking for that content. Because I see it all the time. I always see it, and that's like fire as fuck.
Yeah.
See a lot of those Uzi.
Before we talk about NFL, I want to ask y'all: is there like
Before that, like 1:30, the entire podcast.
specifically, you know what I'm saying? Because it's fucking NFL Sunday, man. You know, there's some.
It's game day.
You know what I'm saying? But are there any players like in college that are like piquing your interest?
The edge rusher from UM. I don't know if you guys. I'm not super tapped into college football because my whole take was always that like I can't stand watching the talent football disparity, bro.
Yeah, it's just
football. You got dudes that's gonna be NFL Hall of Famers, especially when you get to like these college football playoffs and these certain teams that have powerhouses. You got guys that are gonna be 10-year veterans against dudes that will never sniff a football field for the rest of their lives.
I'm personally not interested in like crazy outcomes, like wild close games, or like unpredictability. I want to see good football, and like they just can't provide good football. But I do peep like the big prospects. I know we were talking about before the pod. We were talking about Jeremiah Love. I think he's special. I think he's a really good player to come out of college. I think he's going to be a day one running back starter. Go down the route of Bijan. Maybe he gets a little bit of a slow start, but like he's going to be one of the top guys moving forward. Definitely will have fantasy relevancy. Obviously, the name to talk about who can't come into the NFL just yet, but Jeremiah Smith, who I saw someone.
And you know he's from Broward.
No, I didn't know that either. So everybody coming out of Broward.
He's from Broward, bro. Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith, somebody had compared him to like kind of like a mid receiver, saying like this is what he's gonna be in the NFL. And I was pretty astonished by it. I was like, I thought everybody was like sold on this guy, but sometimes that like guy. And again, I believe in Jeremiah, but look at Marvin Harrison.
Jeremiah is funny.
My comparison would be Marvin Harrison.
Junior,
it's been junior.
He's good. He's still there. Yeah, he's still.
I love MHJ, but I'm saying that like there was clearly a learning curve. Like he's not there yet.
100%. But he's
in terms of like look what JSN is doing for the same situation.
I think, Jeremiah Smith is literally next level. Like
I don't think he was better than Jamar Chase was at LSU. That's how I see it though. But I think Jamar Chase is one of one, and he's the best receiver in the league. I don't think anybody's on Jamar's level.
Yeah, Jamar is definitely next level. I think I want to see like a dog ass quarterback, bro.
Not this year.
Yeah,
Super
bro.
Saiyan. I don't even know if he's.
That wasn't Super Saiyan, bro.
What the fuck? That's what they were. The Ohio State dude,
I don't know
right?
if that's his nickname, but it's Ohio State quarterback. His last name is Saiyan. Yeah, I don't know.
His last name is literally Saiyan.
Yeah,
but I'm like, they don't call him Super Saiyan. Like he's ass.
Yeah,
he has to earn the nickname.
If you don't try to like coin it too, like
he has to earn the nickname. I completely agree, but like it's already there.
But I ain't gonna lie, he kind of did go crazy yesterday.
I know, but I will say that like me personally. And maybe I get fired for it, but I would never ever in my life as a GM take an Ohio State quarterback. They've never ever panned out. They never ever will be good. You can try as many times as you want. Every single one of them sucks. It's just like we all just wait and see to come to find out that the Ohio State quarterback sucks at the next level.
I don't think you'd get fired. There's so many colleges in the world. I think you're allowed.
No, I'm saying that like
I would draft anyone.
No, I'm saying if you completely miss on like
you have the first pick in the draft and he's the most generational
goes to the NFL and
but that's not the case here.
Yeah, and becomes the next Cam Newton or some shit. I don't even know what he plays like, but let's say he becomes a great quarterback and does the Superman shit. I don't know.
If he becomes Cam Newton, I don't think that's big enough to get you fired.
He's not.
I don't think Cam Newton's big enough to get you fired. He jumped away from the fumble.
He's not no Cam Newton. He's not no Cam Newton.
I know. I love that. I wish I could forget the fact
that that's enough to get you fired. Though.
Saying is kind of like a Herbert.
Yeah, but I mean he's not as good as Herbert.
Nah, he's not as good. I mean, when you have the team.
I'm talking about Herbert in college.
Oh,
he's
not hell no.
But I mean, like I said, like this is not the quarterback year. Drew Allar,
this year is
from
not
Penn
the
State,
year.
what they said at the beginning of the year, Drew Allar was like the number one quarterback to lose. Like, it was injured. His pick to lose. No, he didn't get injured. He's trash every moment.
Isn't he
Penn State's quarterback?
Oh,
I think he's like really really bad this year. But every time I get guests that come in. talking about Penn State, they're all
Penn State
trashing him. They really don't like. No, but he was at the beginning of the year. He was who they said was going to be the number 1 quarterback taken next year.
in the NFL,
and he's just completely lost his draft stock.
Yeah, they talked about like Lenore Sellers.
Sellers is good, but I don't know that he'll be an NFL good, bro. It's just
I'm not sold on any.
They talking about like.
Sellers will be like Dak Prescott or Jalen Hurts. You're not going to need a first round pick to get him. So if you put him on a really good team and he gets in, who knows, man. I was high on Hendon Hooker for Tennessee when he went to the Lions. I thought maybe that that would be a good situation for him. So you don't have to be great to go to a team like the Eagles or the Lions and ball
That's
out.
True.
You don't. I'm not taking away from Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a really, really good quarterback. You don't need to be a really, really good quarterback to win games with this roster. It's just the facts.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the freaking college talent nowadays when it comes to
the
freaking
NIL,
quarterback.
bro, they're getting paid now. They're not hungry. It's just a different. These kids.
That's true, bro.
No, for
That's
sure.
why they're saying like a lot of the schools.
Bro, it's like, well, people don't realize there's two sides of it. NIL, like none of us are gonna sit here and say we don't believe college players and Reggie Bush don't deserve to get paid. None of us are lunatics. We're not idiots, but none of us would have acknowledged what this NIL outcome looks like and how they should have managed it better because they just kind of everything was like free falling, like you could sign any deal. What they don't realize what happened, and I can only really speak on Gervon Dexter for the Bears. That's the University of Florida defensive tackle that went to the Bears, and he signed an NIL contract. And I don't remember. I think I read that it was like $50,000 or $80,000, something, whatever it was. It was like a one-time payment from this local company in Gainesville or something crazy. I'm probably getting some of the details wrong, but the gist of it is that they essentially had a clause in the contract that they were going to be, do like a percentage of all his career earnings from the NFL for signing that NIL deal. And he didn't know. He doesn't have representation. He didn't have he's a little. You're talking about 18, 19, 20-year-olds and then waving thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars at them and telling them to make the right decisions. It's just like we are going to get a lot more players getting into trouble, doing the wrong things with their money, getting off tracks, not focusing on the sport. And I don't think the solution is not paying them at all or not paying them at all. I just think that they got to understand that there's way more money and way more success on the other side of the pro sport, which right now it doesn't really feel that way. There was people saying, Cooper Flagg, come back, we'll pay you $15 million and you can go to a better team next year if you don't like the draft lottery. It's like, but it's true though. He'll have the option to stay another year in college and get paid millions and millions of dollars. But what does that do for athletes? Is it gives them an opportunity to stay far away from the course that's actually going to make them the most bread in their career. Mm-hmm. Get in the league and be successful in the league. Bet on yourself.
That shit is insane, man. That shit is insane. So, brothers.
NFL time?
Oh my fucking goodness, man.
What week is this? What week is this, fans?
This is week 14?
13 or 14?
Oh, 13.
I think it's 13, and dude, it's flying. Man.
It's 13. Well, it's either 13 or 14.
I think it's 14.
But man,
the Colts are 8-3 with a bye week done. That's 13.
Week 13.
Holy freaking 13. Shit, man! How do we feel about the NFL season so far? How do we feel?
I think, and I will start this off by saying that I had this exact take last year in NBA, and I think that I was correct. And I said it from the beginning of the season, as it progressed throughout the playoffs, and by the end of the year, and I think I was correct. But I told P at the beginning of the basketball season that there was a chance that there was only one good team in the NBA and it would be the Celtics, because you can't call a team that repeats the championship trash. So it's like if the Celtics repeat back to back, like I'll concede and say that they're a good team. But from what I had watched throughout the season, every single solitary NBA team looked bad, and it looked like the level of play dropped off. That is what I feel for the NFL this year. I think every single team, minus the literal Rams and maybe like one other team, like the Colts are outperforming expectation, but they're not impressing me. No one's impressing me. No one looks good. No one looks unbeatable. I think the Rams are the closest thing to looking unbeatable, but they are beatable. And I think that the AFC and the NFC are both open for the first time in a very, very long time. It's usually the Chiefs. For the most part, the Eagles do represent the NFC a lot of the times. But for the most part, if I look at the NFC right now, I feel like anybody could win it. If I look at the AFC right now, anybody could win it. And it's not a testament to how good the teams are. It's a testament to how bad all the teams are, which really sucks.
Yeah. Listen, I would say I mostly agree. And the Rams, for the most part, bro, like they should have had a loss against us. We should have been undefeated going into that Steelers game. When you look at the Colts losses, the problem that it is for most people like yourself that's teetering on the edge. Those were the games that you were looking for them to win to feel impressed. Like, those would have been the ones like, okay, we could stop saying they have a cakewalk schedule. We could throw that out because now they beat in the
I think
Broncos,
regardless
the
of record,
Rams,
I don't care if the Colts win out, if the Colts literally win every single game for the rest of the season, I'm saying in the playoffs, like, I wouldn't be shocked if anybody beats them. Literally anybody. I wouldn't be shocked. And the same thing goes for the Eagles. The same thing goes for the Bills, the Ravens. I'm telling you, like, give me a situation that would shock you of a playoff team. If the Bucks beat the Eagles this year, you would be shocked in the playoffs. I won't be shocked. We're playing like dog shit. If the Jacksonville Jaguars or the fucking
why is he throwing that?
No,
I'm crazy.
Would you be
game
shocked?
day of all
Would
days
you be?
too?
Maybe I'm the only
game
like
day of all days.
realistic.
You were just yelling at Perrin about this. He's gonna watch this and feel some. I'm
no. I'm not saying it. I'm not trying to speak anything into existence. I'm just saying that okay, if the Bills beat the Colts or the Broncos beat the Colts in the playoffs, are you shocked? No. Like, everyone looks beatable. Now vice versa, if the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the
only answer I would have.
I would also be.
Right. No,
if the Eagles lose to the Bucks, I will murder somebody. I'm not kidding. Listen, no, that is crazy because I'm over here glossing it over like it's some. I listen. If the Eagles do happen to lose to the Bucks, I won't be shocked, but I will be fucking pissed. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not saying that doesn't apply, but I'm saying that in terms of like, bro, we just lost to the
Buccaneers,
Bears.
The Bears. That's
the Chicago. Look, do I look like I'm joking? I practiced this.
I practiced this.
The fucking Bears. We lost to the fucking Bears. The coach took his shirt off. Okay.
Yeah, I did see that clip. Ben Johnson taking his shirt off in the locker room.
That shit was actually kind of crazy, bro.
Yeah, fired
no, but like.
They're having a good season.
AFC, honestly, when you look at the AFC picture, it's like, okay, like, it looks close because all the teams look around the same level, like, and even the Chiefs could still sneak in. But you look at the NFC picture, and I'm like, if it's not a miraculous Eagles run, I just feel like the Rams are a level above the other teams. Excuse me.
All right.
I do think that.
Yeah, bro.
Now, like, the Rams would walk through the Niners in the playoffs. They would walk through, I feel like, the Cowboys or the Packers or the Lions. Like, I would take, I don't know, I'd take the Rams over all of them. Stafford versus the Lions, I'm taking Stafford every time.
Yeah, I think the Rams just look like the complete team, bro.
Yeah,
just really, it just
so bad.
Puka can't score touchdowns, so they went and got the best touchdown scorer in our generation,
bro.
Devontae Adams, and now their offense just has no holes.
Literally just.
I'm not a fan of Kyron
crazy.
Williams, but what else do you need, bro?
It works.
Yeah.
What else do you need?
It works.
I'm not a fan of Kyron.
And I'm not breaking news here, but it is a real rumor about AD wanting to go back for another Super Bowl run. And I think he deserves it. And if AD somehow, Aaron Donald is watching this, come back, do it. I don't care that I'm an Eagles fan. I think the fans need it.
I don't think it's going to happen.
He retired way too young, bro. He's him.
He retired young.
He's literally one of the greatest defensive players we will ever get to witness. And he left at like 30, 31 years old. Yeah. It's like, that was unfair. And I understood that the direction of the team didn't really give him a motivation to want to come back and play, but this Rams team, like, fuck it, bro, go try and run the table one more time. He's one of the best players we'll ever get to see play, bro. I love Aaron Donald.
Yeah, no, and he's obviously like a freak of nature, like with like physically actually, like his physical attributes and everything. I think that, like, here's the thing: if anyone can do it, it would be Aaron Donald. I don't think he's gonna want to do it, and like, bro, it's been over a year plus where he has not even done any football activities, and it's different.
He's not old like Ragnar.
I understand. Ragnar's 29.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, he just had a.
So
Frank Ragnar tried out. He tried out.
Yeah.
You know what a grade 3 hamstring is?
Yeah, it's a tear, pretty much.
No, it's like off the bone. Like, your hamstring is literally like off the bone. Jeez. And he tried out for the team, bro, and they then discovered it. Like, he said he was walking around with it like the last couple of months. He's like, yeah, something's wrong with it, but I don't know what.
Football
buddy was trying to try to play,
bro.
What the heck?
Yeah.
And he was going to try to freaking go back,
and these guys, like, the trenches are the most unforgiving aspect of the sport. So not only are you not doing any football activities, but you're also going into the most, like, violent and the most, where it's most necessary to be active for long periods of time to acclimate to that stuff. So,
bro. What the actual fuck? That bitch said off the bone.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Because but Jerry, he was really trying out for the team.
I read that somewhere too.
He was really trying out for the team. Like he just went in there to see if he
he's a fantastic center. I
would take Aaron Donald back in a heartbeat.
I know if anyone can do it, I would say it's Aaron Donald. I just don't know if it's like if he's gonna even do it. Like
I heard that he worked out with who's their like star what is his name? The new dude on the edge.
For who?
For the Rams, he's a stud from last year and this year.
Verse,
yeah. So he worked Verse under the table preseason. Worked him under the table when Jared Verse called him out and said he can't work out with the youngins. He put him through the ringer.
He literally was like,
and he had Jared Verse apologizing and shit. So I know Aaron Donald still got it, man. Hey, come do it for the Eagles. Fuck it.
No, like I said, I don't deny it. To me, I don't think the rumor just. I don't know how true it is, and I don't see I don't see the logic in it for him because like when he retired, he already had a Super Bowl ring. He's had multiple DPOI. He said, "There's not an accomplishment I need to come back from. Like I'm done. I know they give me a reason to play." I don't know if he felt the reason I get the Super Bowl run might be enticing here, but he has a Super Bowl now.
Yeah.
So like end of the day, like he is like who he is in the all-time list. That's it. He's done. He's not chasing anything else. I don't see a reason for him to go and put himself into that position
because
that's that
fair.
much more difficult and can sustain what's already been a cemented
But
you left out.
It's too late for him to do it for this year, right?
No, it's not. Frank Ragnow almost did it. Frank Ragnow is
he's on contract, bro. He retired on contract.
Oh,
it's like if Megatron came back, I'm pretty sure the Lions still be able to like have rights to him.
What the fuck?
He retired. I don't know exactly how it works.
Fucking playoff run. That should be crazy
after this much time, but.
Regardless, he would go and he would be with them. Like,
but like whenever they rumored, when Gronkowski retired,
I was about to say like Gronk.
Yeah, all the times that Gronk did it, there was a time where like essentially like you get the choice of it because as a player, it's like if they tried to trade Gronk, he just said that he retired, and then stayed on the Patriots. But when he came out of retirement to go play for the Bucks, he had to go ask to be traded.
Exactly.
So the same way the other side around.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact, man. Yeah. Okay, so today we have on the motherfucking menu. I want to see where y'all head at when it comes to these games, man. Let's see if we can predict them. Okay.
Yeah.
Rams and Panthers.
I mean, I think that one, it's not lucrative on Hard Rock, but I think the Rams are going to win that game. I think the Panthers do outplay expectations always, so I would stay away from any spreads or even maybe dabble in a Panthers keeping it close type of spread. But I think without a doubt the Rams will end up with a W.
I don't know if I see them keeping it close. I'm not even remotely sold on Bryce Young.
Their defense is really good.
Yeah, really good.
And J.C. Horn is
I hate their offense.
He's playing.
Bro,
he is literally.
J.C. Horn is going to make things very uncomfortable for top 5 cornerbacks by the end of this season. I'm letting y'all know right now, bro. He's not fucking. He's coming off of a significant injury. And he's balling right now.
I did crazy.
He's balling. Trey White
on Twitch.
Trey White was one of my favorite cornerbacks. When he got the significant injury, he was never the same. Jair Alexander, never the same. All these guys, Marlon Humphrey, never the same. These guys that are older and battling injuries, they are not as good as they once were. So there's spots coming up for cornerbacks like Quinyon. Shout out to Q. Quinyon Mitchell, top 5. You already know that's already solidified, so I don't need to make an argument for it. But J.C. Horn, I'm gonna have to get loud in the off season for J.C. because he's hooping. Shout out to J.C.
He's definitely going crazy. He's going crazy. I think the Rams. I think this is probably going to be like one of them ones where
I think they win. Call me crazy, but I think they win by a lot.
I think this is going to be like a 100-yard, 150-yard game for Adams. I think this is the one where he going to actually put the work in.
Adams is going to get another touchdown. I mean, that's a given. I did say at the beginning of the year, I told everybody, I got clowned for it. I said Tay would lead the league in touchdowns, and he is currently leading the league in touchdowns. I don't think it's going to slow down. That was a very easy call for me. I mean, he has a guy like Aaron Rodgers caliber type of arm behind him. It's the exact same situation as the Packers. Yep. I drafted him in 3 out of my 4 fantasy leagues. Honestly, the worst kept secret was that Tay was going to have an amazing season. So shout out to Tay.
Yeah, I think he's going to actually have a crazy game today. I think he's going to.
I think we're all in agreement that the Rams are going to win. How it looks could be up in the air, but if you want to parlay that minus 650, it does feel safe to me. I honestly wouldn't touch a minus 650.
What's the spread?
But I think they're like 5.5 maybe.
I feel like it'd be more than that for the Rams Panthers, no?
No, because minus 600. I think it's more like 9.5 probably.
Dude, I like the Panthers defense a lot, and that's why maybe it would be a dangerous play to pick the spread.
The spread feels healthier to me than the money line, low key.
I hate their offense.
I know I sound like a homer right now, but I do think that the plus 10 points for the Carolina, they can lose by two possessions.
It's a 10-point spread.
That's what I mean. Is like I just think that it's going to look like an NFL team. Fun fact, I want to let everybody know, and we will touch on this in a couple of games on this slate for sure. But when betting sports books give you college odds and college spreads for NFL teams, make them pay. You make them pay. When they say a team's got to win by 23.5 points in the NFL, you make them score 24 fucking points against the Raiders, okay? Because that's fucking crazy, Jerry. That's fucking crazy. It's the level of disrespect that I've seen on some of these spreads, bro.
Yeah.
And mind you, look, I'm taking the other team. I'm taking
bro,
the plus and it's working, but it's like it's disrespectful. Like to ask
it definitely is
to win by the Panthers don't have a losing record. I want to point that out.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Listen, I don't disagree, and it's funny you say that because like I'm glad this year. One of the things I'm very grateful for is the fact that you can't even possibly think about giving a Colts a kind of a spread like that. For us, like being like underdogs by
their money line is good value every week. I love the Colts betting so far.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
So,
yep. All right,
this is my favorite
49ers and the Browns.
You guys won't even believe this. My favorite team to bet on in the NFL right now
is the Browns.
Is the unders. You
in this game?
Touchdown.
Oh yeah.
So look, this is what I'm going to tell you guys. No. This is what I'm going to tell you guys.
That's the cheat code.
This is what I'm going to tell you guys.
That's the cheat code. I already know.
So let's say the Browns right now. The Niners are facing the Browns. The Niners are sitting at minus 275. For the unders, if you buy the points to where you get the odds minus 275, which is the equivalent of the Niners money line, you get to buy like 8.5 points. So you end up, you're way over what the actual over under is in case of any bad beats.
Mm-hmm.
I've only missed it one time, and it was when the Jets scored 2 special teams touchdowns back to back.
Yeah, that's an aberration.
And I missed it by literally 0.5 points.
That's an aberration.
And I missed it by 0.5 points.
Aberration.
I really like the Browns. Now the thing is that why I like that is because in the off chances that Shador ends up, stealing another win, I do think it's possible, but I do think the Niners will win. I think that's a pretty safe pick. Mm-hmm. The second thing that I would be a little bit cautious of is the Niners have been known this year to be playing down to their competition rather than, like they play good against the better teams, they play bad against bad teams. So something to keep an eye on. I didn't like the money lines on that one. I do think the Niners are going to win, but it was exciting to see Shador. Shout out to Shador, man. Shout out to Shador. Everybody showed them boys.
It's snowing out there too. I think it's going like crazy.
Y'all not gonna say what's up to Shador.
It's covered in snow.
Y'all not gonna say what's up to Shador.
I got that as like a little sticker.
Oh my god. I don't even know how this game is gonna go. But
it's just giving McCaffrey touchdowns all day long.
It's gonna be
weird in snow.
24-6 win, and that'll be the story of the game.
Yeah, bro. It is what it is. I don't really know.
I might be misinformation on that one.
You know what I'm saying? This game, Texans and Colts. I think this is going to be a good game. I really like this game.
Texans defense is going to give them problems, but their offense is not going to be able to keep up with that offense. It's just not happening. The Colts are going to look. They're not. This is what I mean by betting on the Colts is fun. Because this is a very good parlay piece for the Colts end up winning. Minus 170, you can, put up one touchdown with it. Justin Jefferson touchdown with the new quarterback. He's going to be, really excited to throw to Justin Jefferson. But something small, like I'm saying, you can Max Brosmer or whatever.
You said Justin Jefferson.
No, I'm saying like parlay it with one touchdown, like
Max
one
Brosmer,
person to get.
I thought same game. We're thinking same game. We're thinking
Justin Jefferson is like plus 250 to score a touchdown with a rookie or a new quarterback that is going to force.
He's literally going to try to give him the ball.
But there's so much value in the Colts to win that you can already start making money with just betting on the Colts to win. And I don't think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be a game. It's going to be a game where the defense is keeping the Texans in, but their offense will just never ever answer the call. That's how I see it.
It shouldn't be close. It shouldn't be close. I think the Colts should handedly beat them. But the only thing that gives me faith that that's what's going to happen is we're playing at home. Undefeated team at home. We always
Jonathan
get the
Taylor's
job done.
he had a bad game last week. Like he's going to torch them today. Like it's the only hole or the only thing that's tough to because they're going to
overcorrect on that.
Their pass defense is really really good. So I understand the Texans are very confident against the pass, but they haven't faced anybody like Jonathan Taylor. There's not many like Jonathan.
This is their first game against us. We still have another one against them, and we still have 2 against Jacksonville. And as it stands right now, Jacksonville is 1 game behind us. Houston is 2 games behind us. These are must-win games. They're playoff games, so they're gonna bring that. They're gonna bring that intensity. It just comes down to Daniel Jones has to not be the worst quarterback in history.
Yeah, that's
Did Stroud
true.
play
For
last
more
week?
than 1 quarter.
Who?
What?
Did Stroud play last week?
No, he's playing this week.
No,
so-
that's what I mean. And they suck with Stroud this year. I'm tired of that shit.
But Stroud historically has
If
beat the
Davis
shit
Mills
out of
comes in,
us
if Davis
MVP.
Mills comes into the game, I'm worried.
Listen, we better take. I do not want to see Davis Mills go, but at the same time,
Man, CJ Stroud is a shell of his former
Yeah,
self.
he is, and he threw
We call it
me
a
off.
sophomore slump. Now it's just who you are. Year
Bro,
3.
I ain't gonna lie, he threw me off when I seen it was one interview where he was saying like, "Yeah, I'm just not as athletic as I was before."
He's like
and-
25.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck, bro? He was like,
it's
"Yeah,
not
I'm
like
just not."
type of Tua's,
I'm like, bro, yeah.
Two
I'm
type
like,
of talk.
bro,
That's crazy.
come on, bro.
He's a good guy. I like CJ
No,
Stroud.
I
I
like-
just don't
yeah.
think he's that good.
Yeah, it's something.
And I think that he
something going on.
outperformed what he will be for the rest of his career.
No, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, bro,
Unfortunate.
like we have every answer imaginable for anything they can possibly throw at us. There's no reason we should lose this game. But
Mhm.
knowing there are some reasons. If you do the most illogical things on earth, like maybe not call a single run play for an entire 4th quarter when you have a 2-possession lead, not 1 run play on 3 possessions. Maybe don't do that again, and we'll win the football game.
I
The
think
person that
Average
I'm
is just doing
watching-
stupid shit that has led to us losing, and that's
Nico?
it. It's
the
us
person I'm
doing
watching
stupid
in that
shit.
game is Will Anderson.
Yeah,
That's
a
all
good
I
one to
should
watch.
on Will Anderson.
I think Will Anderson, shout out to Will. He's playing phenomenal. Like I said, I'm not
Yeah.
taking away the Texans are very few times in my life we're like year 12 or 13 of doing fantasy football, and I never hold defenses on my bench, but I cannot get rid of the Texans defense. So if it's a matchup I don't like, I store them. They're a great defense. I really
Yeah.
genuinely think that they are a game-changing type of defense. But a
Bro, I
lot of
didn't
these
know
wins that
that
they've had, a lot of
the
these miraculous
Texans-
moments that they've had have been against teams that aren't as good as the Colts.
Bro.
Ass.
The Texans have the number 1 rush defense, bro.
They have the
Yeah,
number 1
but they
defense,
haven't
total
played. That's
defense.
why I mean. A lot of the
Texans have number
games
one
that you're
total
looking
defense.
at, a lot of the games and a lot of the things that you're looking at have not like, bro. When they did it against the Bills, a lot of people that's on paper it looks phenomenal, but we know that the people that have been watching, the people that
Oh,
are
yeah.
watching, know the Bills are not that
The
good.
Bills are
We
not
know
good.
that. And that's
Yeah.
why I mean from
Bills
my
are not good.
original statement. You can
That's
look at
true.
the Eagles 8-4, and then the Cowboys can be like, oh, we just beat the Eagles. Yeah, but the Eagles aren't good. We're watching it. They're not playing well. It's a fact of the matter.
You're right.
So like,
You're right.
I just take it with a grain of salt that the Texans legitimately, to me, have not beaten like a team as good as the Colts yet. And now they're bringing CJ Stroud back into the mix, who's been struggling all year. Their O-line still sucks. They don't have a run game. Let's see if they can piece together. I feel like the Colts are getting healthier. They're hitting their stride.
We're very
They should
healthy.
be
We
good.
just
And
don't
they're
have
coming-
DeForest Buckner. He's still on IR right now, and then I think Jalen Carr lies, but I don't think he's a pivotal piece of defense. No, they're as healthy as they've been all year. This is literally insane. You can't ask for a better setup, which is what infuriates me more when we lose games like the way we lost to the Chiefs. Like that's how you end up losing games. That's how you end up losing playoff games. That's why I don't have a lot of faith for us in the playoffs. I'm going to be nervous every single game because at any point in time, I think we're going to see the Daniel Jones we've seen for the last 3 weeks now, which has been just flat out awful. He's been a terrible quarterback for the last 3 weeks. And
We'll see, man. I'm definitely curious to see how that game goes.
it's infuriating. We got to give him a
Saints
contract
Dolphins
at
in
some point.
Miami.
Saints,
Now I know that Jerry
Dolphins.
woke up with a hunch that the Dolphins were about to win because
think
they're
I have
facing
that
the
pick.
trash Steelers, who never compete against anybody. Clip this. That game will be close, and he will regret that bet. And I told him from the beginning of the day that you never bet on the Dolphins when Vegas starts respecting the Dolphins. You stay away from them because
I don't know, bro. I think Dolphins at the crib,
I think Achan scores. I think Achan scoring
and
is a
Achan
safer
has
pick.
been, bro.
He's a
that's the thing,
savage.
bro. And bro, when there's certain players, bro, I be trying to like make sure that I watch like their interviews and shit. And I seen that Achan was on Nightcap one time. And bro,
Ocho fucks to the Dolphins.
bro, and you know Ocho fuck with the Dolphins, bro. So the way him and Achan were interacting, bro, I could tell Achan really like humble dude, and he's
a
really, bro,
savage.
he wants to play, bro. Like he's not one of those dudes that just be bullshitting around, bro. He really has like that dog mentality, bro. And it was after the game, after they beat the Bills. That's when he was doing the interview right after he had beat the Bills.
I picked
bro.
them that day too, and I got him right. And I know I feel like I have a very, very strong read of the Dolphins. I don't have enough confidence to do it in pick'ems, or like I'm not picking the Saints tonight, and I'm not betting on the Saints today either. But when I get the read on the Dolphins games, I've been right all year long, and it just like to me them showing me that like they think the Dolphins are going to come out here and like handle them. I'm like, all right, bro.
The
It's
Saints
just
have played some tough games, bro. They played
the
some tough
Dolphins
games
could
and they look
easily.
pretty good.
The
have been
Dolphins are
actually been keeping
significantly
it close,
better, bro.
too.
I just feel like you don't think it's a little bit of a trap game, bro. Like they're just like
No,
begging you to.
I've seen the
pick
Saints.
Definitely
I've
looks
seen
like a
the
trap
Saints
game.
make
Begging you
a
to pick the
difficult game,
Dolphins.
like facing good teams and make it a difficult game. I've seen the Saints do this. So when you can
They
do
just
that,
are
like there's always a
terrible,
chance.
dude. They're so
Yes,
bad. I understand.
Spencer Rattler
fully,
is their
but-
quarterback. It tends to happen.
No,
when you
it's
don't have a
Shuck.
quarterback. Now
Tyler
it's below.
Shuck.
Oh, it's
Tyler Shuck, SHOUGH or whatever.
Yeah, it's Tyler Shuck.
Show.
Yeah,
Shuck.
Rattler got benched like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, this is gonna be the third game for Tyler.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't
Trash,
know.
bro.
I think it's a shit show. Just stay away from it. I have a parlay that I know I'm literally cooking as we go through, and it's so far at 100%.
Okay, go ahead.
Guaranteed.
And what's next?
Okay, so now we got Falcons at Jets.
Falcons.
Here's where I
'cause
fuck it
the
up.
Jets are tanking here.
Jets are winning today.
I think Jets could win.
Jets
today.
are winning today, and the line tells it all. Like it's damn near a coin flip between the Falcons.
Oh, it's like
and
a
the Jets.
pick 'em. Damn.
Yeah, but no, okay,
Yeah.
but you know, it's minus 140 on the road for the Falcons. So I know they're a road team, so it's like the Vegas is giving them a
shit.
little bit of respect. Here's the reason why I'm saying that it's a bait game, because the Falcons just put pause on who did they play last week? The Saints, right? They put pause on the Saints as underdogs. Vegas misread that one. When they announced Penix was out, Falcons were underdogs versus the Saints in New Orleans, and they beat the brakes off them, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so now what are they doing? They're overcompensating because they know everybody's going to put all their money on the Falcons. They just had a huge win against a bum team last week. What are
That's a
humans
fact.
going to do? They're going to bet all their money on the Falcons. So what am I
Yeah,
going to
you
do?
gotta take recency.
Now, if
bias
it was
out
like
of
minus 200 or 300, I'm like, no, they know something. The Falcons are about to put pause on them. But this is going to be a close game. I'm going Jets.
He's on going Jets. Listen, I've been on that boat before, bro. It's not as fun as it seems before you do it. Like leading up to the game, you're excited, like, this is the Jets day. I'm gonna get it right. The Jets day. I'm gonna be the one that gets it right. And it's never as fun as it seems until it happens. Because what happens is more times than not, you go into it and they're following the plan as usual. Now, maybe they don't. Maybe they
Who
don't.
did they play last week? The Jets. They lost 24 to like 10 or something. It wasn't a bad game though. I think it was a good team.
I forgot who they played.
They recently played the Panthers, right? Or I don't know.
Was
who
it
they
the
played.
Panthers last week?
It could have been. I
Panthers
don't remember.
lost,
I don't
yeah.
remember exactly who they played last week.
I could not tell you, man.
You pull
Really
that
couldn't
up
tell
though.
you.
But no, like it's not.
But
It's
I
not
think
fun.
the
It's
Jets
fun
win.
leading up to it, but once the game starts, you start to
Yeah, the
realize why Jets
Panthers-
fans are miserable. Was it Panthers?
Both these-
No, they beat the Panthers, or
That was
they
2
played
weeks
the
ago, maybe.
Panthers like a while ago. It was
Oh. Damn, why is it?
the Ravens. They
The
lost
Ravens.
23 to 10 to the Ravens.
Yes,
It's
the
not that bad,
Ravens.
bro.
Shit, that bad.
No, 20. Hey, listen, they're not playing the Ravens today. I'll tell you that. Falcons without Penix and Drake London, that is not the Ravens.
Yeah, no Drake London too. Yeah, I mean Bijan can't do it. Also, yeah, GG's for them boys. Cardinals at Tampa.
Buccaneers are a lock.
Yeah, I think.
The Cardinals
Bucks-
defense is good though.
Didn't Bucks just lose like who the fuck?
They got stomped on by the Bills.
by the Bills. Yeah.
Was it the Bills?
Is Jacoby Brissett? They did recently play the Bills, so it might have been.
Well,
the
I
Bills
don't
last
know
week.
if it was the Bills.
It might have been the Bills last week,
I think it was a
or
I think it
different
was
team.
the Bills.
I don't know. Was it the Bills? I don't know if it was
Texans.
The
The Bills
Yeah,
lost to the
Texans.
Texans, but then no, the Bills lost to the Texans on Thursday. But the week before that was when they lost to the
when they beat the Bucks.
yeah, they lost to the Rams.
To the yeah,
The
it was what I was
Rams,
about to say.
They
it
got
was to the
stomped
Rams.
on by the
Yeah, it
Rams
was definitely
badly.
the
Yo, the
Rams.
Rams offense was rolling on them.
Bro,
They got
were going
stomped on.
crazy, bro. The Rams was going
Nah,
crazy.
And
on
Baker
them.
was like shaking up a little bit in
Yeah,
the
he
game and
ended up-
whatnot.
yeah, he had a
Bucky's
sling.
back though.
I don't even think Baker Mayfield's playing this game.
No, he is.
Bro, he was in a sling.
Bro, Baker's a tough motherfucker. He's definitely playing. And also, we
Bro,
would have
he
known if he
definitely
wasn't.
he'd be on the smelling salts. You know that, right? He'd be on the
For
smelling salts
sure.
crazy, bro. He'd be
He's
getting
still
fired
questionable.
up.
He's still questionable. I have him locked. Bro, I'm telling you right now, I have him locked in every bet. So they better fucking play.
Yeah, he better fucking play. What the fuck? He better
Hmm.
go, bro. You know he has to be doing coke. I'm telling you, he has to be like on some type of.
He's
drugs
matured.
that's-
He's matured over the years. He's not as much of a dickhead as he used to be.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But I do think the Bucks win, and they're a better team.
Bro.
They're due up. They have to try to
Yeah.
save their season. I think they're playing for more. They'll win and just kind of move on to the next week.
Yeah.
Jags Titans. I don't even think that's worth discussing, to be honest. Titans are not trying to tank. I feel bad for them. They're really not trying to.
Jags
they're not trying to tank. They're just
makes it all the more of a must win for the Colts against the Texans.
Yeah, I mean for sure. Yeah, because Jags are definitely winning that game.
Jags divisional win today, so.
Vikings Seahawks, that's kind of fun. I think that Justin Jefferson touchdown or like yards or receptions, whatever you want to take a risk on, targets.
Justin over for sure.
Something over on Justin.
Because new quarterback. Hold on, why is it that
that's a good 3 games for 4 o'clock?
Why JJ is he hurt?
JJ
McCarthy?
No, he's trash, dude. He's ranked.
He went to concussion protocol.
Brother, listen. Let me tell y'all something.
I think the official story.
800, bro, they said there's 852 qualified quarterbacks for this like graphic. 852 qualified since 2000. He ranked 851, only ahead of Jamarcus Russell in terms of like
whatever the graph was.
Whatever it was. That's just disgusting, dude. I'm sorry. Like, no. It just put it into perspective. No, you need to know how historically. No, you need to know. I don't care.
Damning. It's 100% that.
I don't care what it was. I'm telling you that there should no. You guys gotta understand that. Like, I'm visibly seeing that statistic. Like while I'm watching him play, I'm like, dude, this guy's really awful. Like, no. I'm telling my coworker Carter, I'm like, no, dude, like they're really bad. Like JJ's really, really bad. Then this stat comes out, and I'm like, you see, bro? Like, I was trying to tell you. Like, I wasn't trying to just call him trash. Like, I'm like, no, this dude's like historically like what out, bro.
No, it just.
He will be a meme, bro. He will be a meme. He will never ever start in the NFL. Like after this season, they're done with him. It was an experiment gone wrong.
Damn, bro. I thought this motherfucker got.
I don't know who wins that game though. The Seahawks are not that good, so I'm not sold on the Seahawks at all.
I mean,
the Seahawks are very much a boomer bust team. I mean, they'll just have a 4-pick Sam Darnold game.
It's starting to get around that time.
And by the way, guess what team has a lot of experiment kind of coaching against and for Sam Darnold? The Vikings coaches. So let me tell you something. If somebody knows something about his weaknesses during practice, guess what's happening in this game on Sunday?
It could be Isaiah Rodgers.
I think that one's gonna be one of those that like someone's gonna really, really go heavy on the Seahawks, and it's gonna be a close game, and they're gonna be sick to their stomach. That's one of those games.
Sam Darnold revenge game. I think the odds are in their favor to just fucking.
I just think they might have a plan for him. He's not that good, so it's easy to kind of game plan for somebody like Darnold. I feel like.
All right.
Raiders, Chargers.
Raiders at Chargers.
Minus 1100 lock. But I mean, good luck. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably take the Raiders spread too, to be honest. It's just an NCAA spread. NCAA spread. Let's see what it is.
No, it's an 11-point spread.
11 points in the NFL. The Raiders just got to keep it. No, it's 9.
It's 9.5.
No, I would just take minus 550. That's a really good line, actually. I thought it was minus 1100.
Yeah.
Chargers. I would take minus 550. Chargers are winning.
Yeah, Chargers are definitely going to go ahead and handle that. Herbert.
Shout out my cousin Sam. The Steelers are beating the Bills today, too.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Steelers and Bills.
Rodgers.
Hey, man, so Rodgers is back this game?
He's got to play. I mean, he has to. It's a must-win. I'm not even looking at it. He's got it. It's 425, game of the week.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I hope he's still got enough lingering pain so that he has to take the perk. Because
that boy
Perk
finna be wired.
Got the flick of the wrist,
man.
Yeah,
he about to go dummy. Nah, I think this about to be one of them games. And bro, we gotta have real discussions about this Bills team, man. They are ass.
Record doesn't tell the truth about it. It doesn't. It just doesn't. They're just not good. And honestly, I think that Keon Coleman is a microcosm of the entire team this year.
And they
just don't care.
He's about to fuck it up.
He's
about to cause an interception.
People be calling it young
Ramsey
or
about to get interception off a tip of Keon Coleman.
I believe it, bro. He's not, but he's a micro. Like he's you can look at Keon Coleman and diagnose the issue with the Bills.
Yeah,
and I know that's throwing a lot on just the receiver. But I'm saying it's that they don't have someone that's these guys are lost.
They don't have an anchor.
They're lost. They don't have direction or a locker room that can help salvage this. I am confident the Eagles do have the locker room to salvage our season. However, It's more so on the coaches and the players to actually go ahead and do it. I don't know that it'll happen, but I know we have the locker room to do it. I mean, shit. It's
You have the roster 1 million percent.
That's what I mean. Whereas for the Bills, like you're looking at their receivers, and on paper they were supposed to suck, and now when they're sucking, you're like, all right, well,
it makes sense.
They sold you on the dream. And then...
I can pray that AJ goes for 204 touchdowns any given week, and it's possible. You know what I mean? But like you pray for that with Khalil Shakir.
There's Colts fans that are delusional enough to say the Colts have like one of the best wide receiver rooms in the league, and I'm like,
Pittman's very underrated. He's
I
very,
like Pittman a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
And Alec Pierce is also one of the most underrated receivers in the fucking league. But they're not. It's just people don't understand how good the wide receiver. No, people want to talk about wide receivers. I was just telling this to Edward the other day. I'm like, we need to start separating our conversation with wide receivers. It's not even fair to compare them because for the first time ever, we have 150 million like elite wide receivers, and they're asking us to make a top 5.
Yeah,
it's like, well, you're gonna name a top 5. You're gonna leave someone that's top 5 caliber off the list.
Literally.
They will not make the list.
They'll literally be like equivalent, like equivalent. There's literally players that are like just alike. Like they're literally same talent.
No, but that's what I mean. Like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Puka, JSN, and you know, Amon-Ra St. Brown or something, you know, just throwing a fifth round.
George Pickens.
Listen to this. Look at the first 2 names that we just threw off that we're leaving out. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, all these other guys, Drake London, all these other dudes. Like, it's the worst position to discuss in football. There's way too many good receivers.
Way too many. I agree.
Shout out to them, but like, goddamn, how do the Bills have none?
Yeah.
Back to the like what we were discussing. Bills got Khalil Shakir.
Yeah.
He's not trash, but it's like, you know, like that's what I mean. Like the Colts fans could be appreciative of the receivers that they got because they are really good football players. But it's like
I need a wide receiver 1, man. I need a real wide receiver 1. I don't think Pittman's a real wide receiver 1.
Need a dog.
I'll take Alec Pierce over Pittman.
Sunday night football. I think this is like an ass game. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like for Sunday night football,
the Broncos are gonna give up a lead, and the Commanders are gonna blow it.
Broncos versus Commanders. And
is their record 9-2?
Yeah, bro.
The Broncos are not that good, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The record is not.
We were up 18 points on them. Thank you, Philadelphia. 21 points on Dallas, 18 points on. Well, the Eagles would be literally 2 losses if we just closed out those games. We're ass.
Yeah.
Nick Sirianni,
I think the Broncos are gonna pretty.
I hate Nick Sirianni right now.
Nah, man, chill. Nick is him.
Oh my god,
he's even a coach. Imagine there's like problems. He's like, we're not changing offensive play callers. Like, you're the coach. You're the coach.
I know. I've been wondering why that's
no real shit. Like that shit doesn't drive you insane. He's telling people like, bro, I'm like, you are an offensive coach. Like you came in as an offensive coordinator to become a head coach, and you go look me in my soul and tell me we're not thinking about changing. All right, sorry. On to the next.
No, I get that.
I think the Broncos are going to win. I do think the Broncos have been on a trend though, where they like, except the Cowboys, they just beat the absolute brakes off of the Cowboys before they started rolling.
Yeah.
But the Giants and the Eagles game, they fell behind pretty heavily. I think it was 14 to the Giants and 18 to the Eagles, and then they came back and won. So I do feel like there's probably a chance the NFC East kind of gives another game like that. Jaden Daniels not playing, is he? No, yeah, their season's done. I told everybody to be wary of that sophomore. So I know he's hurt, but even when he wasn't hurt.
Yeah, even when he wasn't, he was
That's what I want to make very clear.
Yeah.
That's what I make very clear because I was right before he was hurt.
Yeah, he definitely was not playing up to par even before. I agree.
I didn't make that clear.
Had to make it clear.
To cap off week 13, Giants versus the Patriots.
Dart is playing.
Holy shit. This is the origin story for me.
Yeah, that's a full circle, actually. That's crazy. This is our full circle moment. Monday Night Football. I hate that it's not Monday. I really wish it was tonight and the Broncos was tomorrow, so I could just fuck off and do something tomorrow.
Bro, yeah.
But Giants, Patriots, I think it's going to be a really close game. I don't think it's going to. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be a bad game. I think it's going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be
a good ass game.
Yeah, me too.
And it's going to be a good game.
The Patriots and Drake May struggled mightily last week. I know they pulled out the win, but
a fact.
They struggled bad. They did not look good, and that was against the Panthers, right?
Yeah, it was the Panthers. Yeah.
Panthers are a really good football team. Yeah, I think the Panthers spread. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna cook up a parlay as soon as we get off this pod, and then when it hits, it's gonna be the cover of the.
Yeah, this is the origin story for me, man. Holy shit, bro!
It
would make sense for me to pick the Patriots, but I don't know, bro. It's just be one of them games where it be some sneaky.
I don't want to miss out on the value. I do chase odds sometimes,
bro.
but like I think the Giants
look at the
have
fucking
a
Giants
chance.
record. It's literally the opposite records going against each other. 2-10 versus 10-2,
bro. I think they got a chance though. They've been competing every single week.
Bro,
plays.
You know it's all narrative and Jackson Dart coming back too, bro.
Listen, I listen to New York sports radio every single morning. You want to hear it? You want to know what their theory is for this one? They think of all the teams in the NFL, the team that's most likely to tank is the New York Giants. Mike Kafka and that head coach probably he's probably not going to get the job as a head coach. He understands
he balled against the Lions.
Listen,
Kafka was showing ass.
They're shifting the narrative slightly. This isn't my narrative, by the way.
That's crazy that they tried Kafka.
New York sports radio. I'm sharing you the general consensus
Kafka's an Eagle.
of those guys. Yeah, sent Kafka to Philly. They're talking about sending Dable.
No, Kafka was an Eagle. He was our backup quarterback. That's why I like him. Yeah. But no, but that's crazy because the game that Jameis Winston caught the touchdown, they were balling against the Lions.
They were, bro. They were going crazy on the Lions, bro. Fucking Jameis Winston literally got a touchdown catch, bro.
Neighbors tweeted. Sometimes I feel like they want
to lose. Yeah,
that's where they
losing on purpose.
It was crazy, and then deleted it. And like, okay, here we go.
Giants tanking.
I was just saying.
A lot of dog, bro. He ain't going outside though. I think it's gonna be a back and forth fight, but I do think Drake May gets it. You know.
Yeah, I got Patriots.
They're 10-2. They haven't had a bye week yet?
They haven't had a bye week yet. No, they have it next week, I believe.
But they haven't played nobody. I don't really care. That's another team. Like I said, if the Patriots lose in round 1 of the playoffs to the Colts or to the Chiefs or to the Bills, would you be or Ravens or Bengals, any of them, would you be shocked? I'm looking into your eyes and I'm telling you I will not be shocked when the Patriots and Drake May in his second year lose in the first round of the playoffs. Yeah. That's what I mean by I think every team could possibly be fucking trash this year.
That's a fact, bro. There's
not a lot of confidence going into any of the teams going into the playoffs. I feel like anyone can beat anyone. Everyone's kind of fraudulent in their own ways. It's no dominant team.
Take advantage, Eagles. Fucking figure it out. Get us back on track,
which is a good situation for a team like the Colts to win the Super Bowl, you know?
It's really up for anybody right now. But, man, this has been a motherfucking. I gotta have y'all boys on here more, bro. And we gotta get P
in the mix.
We gotta get P in here, bro.
We might have to have the Paolo conversation. If me and Perrin have the Paolo conversation on camera, it's gonna be like when Magic and who was it when they sat down after like forever? And,
it was Magic and
Isaiah. No, it was. Was it Michael and Isaiah?
Wasn't it Jordan?
Jordan and Isaiah made up. No, but Magic did it first. Magic had to sit down with someone, right?
Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro.
It'll be like one of those moments, though. I'm gonna have to have one of those moments for sure. Cause, yeah, man,
you're talking crazy on P5, man.
Shout out to Perrin and P5. Both of them can coexist.
Both of those people exist.
They can coexist, bro.
But yeah, man, I gotta have y'all boys on here more, man. Especially because this was good, man. I love having sports talk.
I had a great time,
especially with y'all boys, man, because y'all boys are passionate fans for y'all teams, and I know y'all boys gonna stand on business about y'all teams, especially this
voice
guy
for the
right
Colts.
here. Especially this guy right here, man. But any closing remarks before we get up out of here? Any closing thoughts?
I just want to say that if this conversation has taught me anything, it's that very clearly we're trying to get ourselves more and more okay with the fact that sports is fixed. We often normalize this idea of Vegas moving the lines and stuff. And I think we're starting to get to a place where, listen, it's prevalent, but we're accepting it. And I'm low-key kind of accepting it. The only time I don't want to accept it is when it's my own team, which sucks. I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. But that's what I think. I think we're just being okay with it. We all know what's happening. We're just more and more okay with it.
I'm going to say Thanksgiving just passed. I'm going to give y'all 3 things I'm thankful for. The Philadelphia Eagles, my motherfucking boys with me right here, and our health and happiness. So shout out to y'all. I'm going to be back talking my shit. Hopefully the motherfucking Eagles get it together. You heard what was number 1 on that list, bro. Come on, man. Please. Please. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Look, I told you. Please, I'm serious. Please, y'all boys. Like, please. I'm not joking. Please.
If it was a little webcam with the to do the Zoom in. That's gonna have to be some post production to write it on there. Please.
Oh my God. But yeah, man, this has been another episode of the Indub podcast. I appreciate y'all boys being here, man.
Sir, man.
Hey, yeah.